So yeah, welcome to Total Recall, the Total Recall Day Parade.
Wow, this is an amazing event. I'm excited. A lot of action going on. You can see.
Yeah, a lot of action going on behind us, around us. And
we were gonna be, in the Macy's parade, but I can't remember who do we charge with filling out the paperwork.
Yeah, we did.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, we didn't get our forms filled out in time. So
yeah,
So we've created our own holiday. Total Recall Day, which is today.
And we're here in the Big Apple, and
Yeah.
we're I think what we're about to do is illegal. Some
Right,
people might say it's
we didn't get permits. This is like the run and gun cinema, like cinema verite or whatever, where no permits, you just go in.
Yeah, we're gonna so we're kind of like waiting. We're gonna pull out into, I think, traffic here, but we got the float there. I can see the float's looking great.
Traffic moves slow enough.
Yeah,
that, like you could run a parade with regular traffic, especially a parade that's limited in scope. We have a parade of one float.
One float. It's one float. It's a gorgeous float. It's huge.
Yeah. One float and one balloon.
One balloon, but you know what? On the float, so we got
we got a lot going on.
A lot of going on here. So I mean, we had a little problem earlier. There was a tug of war was happening.
Yes. Between
it was tug of war. We want to let you know is on the float we're gonna have the cast of Pumping Iron.
Right, the surviving members of the cast of.
Oddly, Schwarzenegger is a no-show. But the tug of war was between Lou Ferrigno. Yeah. He's doing great. He looks great too. He's on the float, dancing around. But him and Donnie Most. They're playing tug of war with Mike Katz's iconic T-shirt.
Yeah, Mike Katz's stolen T-shirt.
From
they're playing tug of war about one of them's trying to get it back
Lou,
to Mike.
Give it back. Come on.
And one of them is trying to keep it for themselves. keep the. And somehow Donnie Most got involved because the guy who stole it looked like Donnie Most.
Yeah, he did.
And somehow, Donnie Most got involved in it.
I think we can see stuff's working out. But Lou was giving us kind of a cold shoulder when he showed up to get on the float there.
Yeah. Lou, not a fan of he's either like the biggest fan of the Total Recall show, or maybe he's crossed over into
I hear
obsessive fan.
And we hear I can hear the din, a lot of action. Like were you hearing the crowd is kind of coming out here.
We got a Fred Trevelina impersonator.
Yeah, he looks awesome over there.
Impersonator. So he's impersonating. Fred Trevelina impersonating Jack Nicholson as the Joker. So we're like, it's like a copy of a copy of a copy. Like we're many generations removed. So it kind of becomes almost its own thing. It almost comes like back around.
And he's gonna perform Fred Trevelina's iconic. There's always a Joker in the deck.
Yeah, there's always a Joker in
the deck. Like the float is huge. It's holding all of these people. We can see it. I mean. We have another problem too, Tom. Something's coming over the radio here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm hearing. Okay. Apparently, Michael Keaton wants to drive the float.
We have the Fred Trevelina impersonator as the Joker, but we have the real Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he refused. We told him to come in costume, and he's in a leather jacket and jeans.
Right. You know what he's wearing? He's wearing the outfit that the Bruce Wayne action figure that changes into Batman.
Yes,
it's like
it has.
Where it said, I think it even does it say Batman.
It has a squiggly bat symbol on it. People, how did he not get his cover blown?
Well, you know what? We had in an episode a while back. We had read the script for Batman 2, the script that Sam Hamm had written that ultimately got sort of turned into Batman Returns. But in that initial draft, there's a bunch of Batman merchandise being sold in Gotham City. So I guess he just kind of got some Batman merchandise.
I hope I was going to ask him to leave some of that behind. But, you know what? I think he's in trouble again, Tom, because I can see him right there. He's backing into Al Roker. Okay. I don't know how Al's he's on the street right there.
Al Roker back in. He wasn't able to make it to the Thanksgiving parade, but he's back in time for the Total Recall Day parade. Yeah.
It's very festive. Everyone's in high spirits too. But we got some. Finally the entertainment is showing up, Tom. I see it right there. It's is that Gabe Kaplan?
Gabe Kaplan doing his Groucho imitation.
Wait! Oh my God, Tom!
Yeah.
My eyes are like. Am I seeing
2 Grouchos? We got Gabe Kaplan and Mickey Dolenz are doing dueling Grouchos.
Yeah. Holy shit! This is amazing.
I thought maybe my eyes were starting to
now that's comedy
see
gold.
Double. Yeah.
Doesn't get any funnier than when Dolenz busts out his Groucho.
Dolenz Groucho is almost as good as his Merci guy. Whoever that one, the guy who says Merci.
Is that Jimmy Cagney?
It's not Jimmy Cagney. It's the other guy. It's the guy from Double Indemnity. Edward G. Robinson. It's Edward G. Robinson, the Merci guy. His Groucho's sometimes when he's Groucho, he'll say Merci. It's hard to not say Merci when you have an unlit cigar in your mouth.
So he's doing it to Mike Katz, and it looks like Mike's getting annoyed at Dolen's Merci right to his.
Here's the thing: is this one of those like things that I just imagined? But do we ever see Mike Katz's shirt in public? Because I feel like I've seen Mike Katz's shirt, and if I had to like draw it, I could. But I don't think that like we ever see it in the movie. We don't ever see Mike Katz. So how do we even know that is Mike Katz's T-shirt that they're fighting? We're just assuming.
The joke's on us.
Yeah.
It was always a joker in the deck.
Yeah.
It's wild out here. We got for some reason like the balloon showed up late. I can't remember. Like we wanted to have a little Pittsburgh flair too to the balloon. So I think we're in the red on the Total Recall show because of that custom balloon. Yeah. But it's a kielbasa.
Yeah, it's a kielbasa balloon. Okay, see, I thought it was it's a kielbasa and 2 pierogies.
2 pierogies. It looks very lewd. It's a lewd balloon.
Yeah, it was probably a bad call.
We
thought we'd get get some Pittsburgh flavor in there, get some of the iconic Pittsburgh food, but yeah. Maybe if we'd gone with 3 pierogies, or 1 pierogi and a kielbasa.
But yeah, like that was our tribute to Lance Armstrong.
There's
the 1 pierogi.
And there's some halushki on there too, which is not helping things.
No, that's not helping things either. Like it's like the somebody shaved that halushki off that balloon.
Yeah,
it looks delicious, but those ropes don't look like they're.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting to maybe carry him away. We got let's get some of the bodybuilders in to get some
pull on the.
If Lou could sort of help pull this thing down.
Can you? Oh, geez, this Michael. I don't know what he's burned the clutch out on this float here.
Yeah.
Why does he want to drive it? I can't like.
Yeah, he keeps having to restart it, and he's flooding the engine.
He's flooding the engine. Michael,
had to stop a bunch of times.
This is wild. It's gonna be great when everybody's on the float. Like we got the impersonator, we got Lou,
we got David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff is there. He looked familiar. He's got his Knight Rider album. He pulled up in Kit. Oh my God!
Yes,
how did you pulled some strings?
Yeah, it's a Kit impersonator.
It's a Kit impersonator. Okay, I see. It says Kia on the back.
It's actually Cat. K-A-T-T. Oh, and you know what? That's not David Hasselhoff. That's William Cat. He dyed his hair to get.
This is amazing. I actually, you know what? I might be a bigger.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting having William Cat here.
It's Knight Ritter.
Knight Ritter. Yeah, we almost got John Ritter. We're a few years too late to get John Ritter to be.
We do have a
John Ritter impersonator.
I got a John Ritter impersonator, by the way. Mm-hmm. He's on the float there, and he's got. I hope we might be opening ourselves up to some lawsuits because he is wearing his blue shorts with piping.
His name is Jock Trapper. Jock Trapper, the John Ritter impersonator. He doesn't impersonate John Ritter's character from Bad Santa. He doesn't impersonate John Ritter's character from Problem Child. He only impersonates John Ritter's character from Three's Company.
Jock Trapper. Well, there it is. So one ball is emerged from Jock's.
Okay, so we got William Cat has somehow become a David Hasselhoff impersonator.
I think he just scratched the paint job on the float. He pulled that. I don't know. Everyone here. I think he's getting lessons from Michael Keaton.
The doors on Cat open like the DeLorean doors.
Oh wow, gull wing doors! Yeah. Holy shit!
So that
Actually,
Cat is a little different than Kit.
It's a DeLorean.
It's a DeLorean
spray painted black.
Yeah, and it's spray painted just like it's matte. It's not. There's no gloss to it. It's just like primer.
You called it, Tom. He's even touching it up right there. Yeah. I see William Cat spray. He's got a red like silk shirt on and a black leather jacket. And he's using Grecian formula in his fro.
Yeah, like a 70-year-old William Cat looks eerily similar to a 26-year-old David Hasselhoff.
He does. He has the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
The Fountain of Youth, and he hit the Total Recall float too.
Yes.
Terrible driver, William Cat.
Yeah.
He nicked it up. The float's huge though. Everyone's on there. They're around. I see them around the edges. They're dancing.
Mm-hmm. We can trade in that Kobasi and Halushki and pierogi balloon. Maybe we can trade that in for some credit to maybe get a Greatest American Hero balloon. Get like a big Ralph Hinckley.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Or a Tom Bosley.
A Tom Bosley. So which Tom Bosley? It would be Mr. C. Or, would it be Mr. C in the final season of Happy Days where he's wearing aviator shades in the 80s?
You know what? I get confused. Tom Bosley, he was not in The Greatest American Heroes. Bill Maxwell. We have a lot of impersonators on this float.
A reanimated Willard Scott is here too.
Oh my god! He's doing the weather and stuff.
It's got to be a Willard Scott impersonator. It's probably one of the other Bozo the Clowns. Or was he Bozo or was he Ronald McDonald?
I think he might have been both.
Okay,
Could have been both.
Might be. It's either a rogue Ronald McDonald or a rogue Bozo. That's the Willard Scott impersonator.
I think it's a rogue because we did a McDonald's tribute. And I think they're paying it forward by sending one of their best impersonators here. We have a lot of impersonators on this float here, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough getting the real guy.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, with some more subscribers or something.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll be able to upgrade some of the impersonators to some actual real celebrities.
Yeah, because we're that Fred Trevelyan impersonator, that's like an Inception level layers to that.
Yeah. We still managed to get the real Lou Ferrigno,
which was and the surviving cast of Pumping Iron.
Yeah.
The Arnold still hasn't shown. We sent out a couple invites.
Yeah, that's Arnold. Arnold's the big fish.
We're gonna reel him in. I can't wait.
At some point, yeah.
It's hard to hear over all we hear the crowd
there's the din.
The din. I can hear it, but. I think Keaton's ready to pull. He's getting antsy here?
He's got to be kind of angry because he was in Batgirl. That got deleted. They deliberately deleted Batgirl, and then he was going to be in Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
A Batman Beyond movie that got scrubbed. That's not happened. I mean, at least they didn't film any of that or edit any of that, so that got scrubbed in sort of the conceptual stage. So, I mean, he is down to making appearances at the Total Recall Day
parade. Yeah, and, I mean, you can't blame him when he shoved me out of the way when he came here. He has a lot on his plate. So
he body checked you.
Body checked me.
Yeah.
Out of the way and stepped on my face and everything. And I think when he kicked me multiple times in the ribs while I was down. Mm-hmm. Or he had a train conductor's hat on.
Yeah, was he ever the conductor for Thomas the Tank Engine?
No,
because we had Ringo and George Carlin.
Yeah,
was Keaton ever one?
I don't know if he was. He drove the. I think he worked with the trolley.
Okay. The trolley on Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers,
right? Yeah.
And we
have a Mr. Rogers impersonator. It's the guy who played the fake Mr. Rogers in the Burger King commercial from the 80s. Remember that one?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they had that Burger King commercial in the 80s where they had a fake Mr. Rogers, and I think it might be one of those urban legends when you hear about Mr. Rogers meets Eddie Murphy or something, he shows up at the set for Saturday Night Live. I don't know if that's true. That was one of the urban legends I heard. But the other one is that there was that Burger King commercial, and then he threatened to sue them or them or something, and then that Burger King commercial went away. It's that time of year, there's a little wintry bite in the air, and that's when Total Recall Day is right around the corner.
So should I give them the signal to pull the float out into traffic?
Yeah, we're gonna get moving now. Get it moving again. I think he's figured out the gear shift
gears.
and everything.
He kept flooding that engine.
Yeah.
If he can drive the Batmobile, I guess he could drive the Total Recall float.
So here we go. Okay, who's the Grand Marshal of the Total Recall Day Parade? Wesley from Land of the Lost. Who played Will Marshall on Land of the Lost? Can he be? He's the Grand Marshal. Yeah, is Wesley, who played Will Marshall on the original Land of the Lost.
It looks like that Uber just pulled up and he's getting out. That's him right there. Yeah. I don't know. Perfect timing.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, it feels like we got helmet hair Hall of Fame because we got Wesley from Land of the Lost. We got William Catt. We got just helmet hair as far as the eye can see.
I knew that. Wow. Oh my God! It's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. The Bigfoot monster truck.
And it's being driven by Bionic Bigfoot?
Who's Bionic Bigfoot?
Bionic Bigfoot?
Oh, Bionic. I thought you said Bionic. Yeah, I thought you said it was being driven by Bionic Bigfoot. And I'm like, uh-oh, there's like some other Bigfoot in Bigfoot lore that I didn't know about. Bionic Bigfoot. The Bionic Bigfoot's driving it. It's can't tell if it's the first Bionic Bigfoot or the second guy who played Bionic Bigfoot. I guess it's like whichever. If one of them's still alive, that's who's driving
it.
Yeah.
Talk about like what a perfect. Like everything's coming full circle for this parade here.
Yeah, it's like a Total Recall show reunion. Yeah.
We've pulled out all. If there's stops to be pulled out that we can.
Yeah, this is some celebration.
What a celebration!
And if we get shut down a minute from now, it'll all have been worth it.
It'll been worth it. That float though. I'm gonna have to find illegally stored in that warehouse down by the docks.
Yeah.
After this parade, but hopefully. It'll be there for next year.
We're going to go to commercial, and when we're back, it'll be more of the Total Recall Day Parade.
Yeah, wait. Okay, yeah. It looks like Jock Trapper has already exposed himself. We better cut to commercial here.
Yeah, we didn't really. We got some stuff we got to deal with.
Yeah, we got a lot of fires to put out.
Okay, we'll see.
See you.